Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into the story of one of history's most audacious and brilliant military commanders. A man whose name is literally carved into the map of Europe. We're talking about Tariq bin Ziyad, the general who led the Islamic conquest of Spain and changed the course of Western history forever. His story is one of unwavering faith, incredible courage, and a strategic gamble so bold it has echoed through the centuries. So, buckle up as we journey back to the 8th century to uncover the legend of Tariq bin Ziyad. To truly understand Tariq's incredible feat, we need to set the stage. It's the early 700s. The powerful Umayyad Caliphate, with its capital in Damascus, has expanded rapidly across North Africa. The region, known as the Maghrib, is now under the governance of a skilled administrator named Musa ibn Nusayr. Serving under Musa is a formidable Berber commander, a man of great piety and military prowess, Tariq bin Ziyad. Born around 670, Tariq had proven himself to be an exceptional leader, respected by his troops and trusted by his superiors. He was the governor of Tangier, a strategic port city looking out across a narrow strait of water towards a land of myth and opportunity, the Iberian Peninsula, then known as Hispania. Across that strait lay the Visigothic kingdom. For nearly 3 centuries, these Germanic tribes had ruled over the peninsula. But by the early 8th century, their kingdom was in turmoil. Internal strife, political assassinations, and civil war had weakened the Visigothic rulers. The current king, Roderick, had seized the throne, creating deep divisions among the nobility. Some of these disgruntled nobles, seeing the rising power of the Muslims across the water in North Africa, allegedly sent messages to Musa ibn Nusayr, inviting him to intervene. They might have imagined a limited raid to help their cause, but they were about to unleash a force that would reshape their world entirely. The stage was set for a monumental clash of civilizations, and Tariq bin Ziyad was about to step into the leading role. In the year 711 CE, with the blessing of Caliph al-Walid I, and under the orders of Musa ibn Nusayr, Tariq bin Ziyad was tasked with leading an expeditionary force across the strait. It was initially intended as a reconnaissance mission, a probing attack to test the Visigothic defenses. Tariq assembled an army of about 7,000 men, mostly Berber warriors like himself, fiercely loyal and battle-hardened. They gathered at the coast, their ships ready to ferry them across the treacherous waters that separated Africa from Europe. This wasn't just a military campaign. For Tariq and his men, it was a mission driven by faith and the desire to spread their civilization. As they prepared to embark, the air was thick with anticipation. They were sailing into the unknown, towards a powerful kingdom, vastly outnumbered. This is where the legend truly begins. As his forces landed on the shores of Hispania, Tariq bin Ziyad made a decision that has become one of the most famous gambles in military history. Accounts say that after his army was safely on European soil, he gave a stunning order: burn the ships. Imagine the scene. The soldiers watch as their only means of retreat, their connection to home, is consumed by flames, the smoke billowing into the sky. There was no turning back. It was a powerful, symbolic act. Tariq was sending a clear message to his men: victory or martyrdom. There is no other option. We conquer this land, or we die trying. This act of burning the boats galvanized his army, forging them into a single, determined force with an unbreakable will to succeed. It also sent a terrifying message to their enemies. What kind of men would willingly destroy their own escape route? The place where Tariq and his army landed has carried his name ever since. They came ashore at a massive limestone rock formation that dominates the entrance to the Mediterranean. The locals called it Mons Kope, but Tariq's men renamed it Jabal Tariq, which means Tariq's mountain. Over time, this name was corrupted and anglicized into the name we know today, Gibraltar. So every time you hear the name Gibraltar, remember it is a direct linguistic link to this very moment, this incredible commander and his landing in Europe. With their base secured at the foot of his mountain, Tariq began to prepare for the inevitable confrontation with the full might of the Visigothic army. News of the invasion spread like wildfire, and King Roderick, the Visigothic ruler, was not about to let his kingdom fall without a fight. he hastily assembled a massive army, with some sources claiming it numbered as many as 100,000 soldiers, though modern historians suggest a more realistic figure is around 25 to 30,000. Still, they vastly outnumbered Tariq's small force. Roderick marched his army south to confront the invaders. The two forces finally met in July of 711 near the Guadalete River in southern Spain. On paper, it was a mismatch. Roderick had the numbers, the heavy cavalry, and the home field advantage. Tariq had a smaller, more mobile force, but they were unified, disciplined, and fired up by their commander's faith and audacity. Before the battle, Tariq is said to have delivered a powerful speech to his troops, reminding them of their purpose. He told them, "O my warriors, whither would you flee? Behind you is the sea, before you, the enemy. You have now only the hope of your courage and your constancy." The Battle of Guadalete raged for several days. The Visigothic army was large but plagued by division. The sons of the previous king, whom Roderick had overthrown, were commanding a wing of the army, and their loyalty was questionable at best. At a critical moment in the battle, they allegedly betrayed Roderick and deserted the field, causing chaos and panic in the Visigothic ranks. Tariq seized the opportunity, pressing his attack with ferocious intensity. The Visigothic lines broke, and the battle turned into a rout. King Roderick himself was killed in the fighting, his body swept away by the river. It was a stunning, decisive victory against overwhelming odds. The defeat at Guadalete shattered the Visigothic kingdom. With their king dead and their main army destroyed, the peninsula lay open to the invaders. Tariq bin Ziyad didn't waste a moment. He understood that speed was essential to capitalize on his victory before the Visigoths could regroup. He split his forces, sending commanders to capture key cities, while he himself marched on the heart of the kingdom. He swiftly captured Cordoba, a major cultural and administrative center. He then pushed on towards the Visigothic capital, Toledo. When he arrived, he found the city largely undefended, and it surrendered without a major fight. Within a year of landing at Gibraltar, Tariq bin Ziyad had effectively conquered the core of the Visigothic realm. It was a military campaign of breathtaking speed and efficiency. His superior, Musa ibn Nusayr, arrived in Spain the following year with a larger army of his own, composed mainly of Arab soldiers. Together, he and Tariq completed the conquest of the rest of the peninsula. By 718, almost all of Iberia was under Muslim control, a new province of the Umayyad Caliphate known as Al-Andalus. This new territory would become one of the great centers of civilization for the next 700 years. It was a place where Muslim, Jewish, and Christian cultures coexisted, leading to a golden age of science, mathematics, art, and philosophy that would have a profound impact on the rest of Europe. The great libraries of Cordoba and the architectural marvels, like the Alhambra in Granada, are all part of the legacy that began with Tariq's campaign. So what happened to Tariq bin Ziyad, the man who started it all? His story, after his incredible success, becomes somewhat mysterious. Tensions reportedly arose between him and his superior, Musa ibn Nusayr, perhaps over jealousy or the division of spoils. Both men were eventually summoned back to Damascus by the Caliph. Tariq was never given another major command. He seems to have lived out the rest of his life quietly in the East, his days of conquest and glory behind him. But his name and his legacy were already immortal. He is remembered not just as a conqueror, but as a man of deep faith, immense courage, and brilliant military instinct. His decision to burn the ships remains a timeless symbol of total commitment and the will to win against all odds. Tariq bin Ziyad's invasion of Spain was a pivotal moment in world history. It brought Islamic civilization to the doorstep of Western Europe, creating a vibrant, multicultural society in Al-Andalus that would serve as a bridge of knowledge for centuries. The scientific and philosophical works preserved and advanced in Al-Andalus would later fuel the European Renaissance. His campaign fundamentally altered the political and cultural map of the continent. Tariq bin Ziyad is more than just a figure from the past. He is a testament to how the actions of one determined individual can change the world. His story is a powerful reminder of leadership, strategy, and the courage to take a leap of faith. Thank you so much for joining me on this deep dive into the life of Tariq bin Ziyad. I hope you found his story as fascinating as I do. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel for more explorations into the lives of history's most impactful figures. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you won't miss our next adventure. Let me know in the comments below what other historical leaders you'd like to learn about. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.